So today, we're going to do something a little different. We're taking on what might be the simplest source you can imagine, a single dictionary page. Our mission? To break down the word swim and really uncover the hidden genius it takes to explain something that feels, well, obvious.
But seriously, just think about that for a second. If someone asked you to explain the word swim, where would you even start? It's so basic, right? It feels completely intuitive. But what we're about to see is that creating an explanation that works for everyone, everywhere, well, that's a masterclass in clarity.
Okay, here it is. This is our source material for today, the entry for the word swim from the Simple English Wiktionary. And we're going to treat this page like an artifact. We're going to take it apart, piece by piece, to understand not just what it's saying, but how it's so brilliantly engineered to communicate. First up, anatomy of an action. Let's start with the way most of us think about swim, as a verb, as something you do. We're going to see how this dictionary breaks down the word when it's in motion.
You know, before you can even begin to understand a word, you have to know how it sounds. So the entry kicks off with this, the International Phonetic Alphabet, or IPA. Think of it as a universal code for sound. It makes sure that anyone, no matter what language they speak, can pronounce the word correctly. It's really the first step toward a shared understanding. And then, check this out. The page lays out the word's architecture. This isn't just a random list, it's a blueprint showing how this one simple word transforms to fit different situations. And because swim is an irregular verb, a clean, simple chart like this is absolutely essential for anyone learning. It just gets rid of all the guesswork.
So, after it gives us the rules, the page immediately shows us the word out in the wild. This example sentence, it takes the abstract idea of swimming and plants it in a real, concrete scenario anyone can picture. You could almost feel the sun in the sand, right? It's theory put directly into practice. And here it is, the definition itself. But look at the words they used. Move, water, arms, legs. There's no complicated jargon, nothing fancy. It's built from the simplest possible parts to make sure there is absolutely no room for confusion. This is the engine of clarity, right here.
All right, section 2, from action to idea. Now the page does a really smart pivot. It shows us that swim isn't just something you do. It can also be a thing, an event, an idea. We're shifting gears from the verb to the noun.
And this illustrates that difference perfectly. It's subtle, but it's so important. As a verb, it's the physical motion. But as a noun, it's the name we give to the whole activity. I mean, think about it. You don't do a swim. You go for a swim. See the difference?
And again, boom, a perfect example sentence just locks it all into place. We all went for a swim. Putting it in a sentence like this makes that distinction between the verb and the noun crystal clear. It stops being some abstract grammar rule and just becomes, how people actually talk.
Okay, so we've been down in the weeds looking at the micro details of how this word is defined. But now I want us to zoom way out to understand the real why behind the design of this simple page.
If you were to scroll all the way to the bottom of the page, you'd find these categories. Think of them like tags. They're not just there for filing purposes. They actually place the word swim inside the entire system of the English language, connecting it to bigger ideas like verbs, nouns, and even the whole topic of swimming itself.
But maybe the single most important piece of information on this entire page is this, the number 71. That's it, just 71. So what on earth could that mean? In the context of a single word. Go ahead, take a guess, because this number is the key to this entire puzzle.
It represents languages. This one simple, carefully built page is a bridge to understanding the word swim in 71 other languages. All of that deliberate simplicity we just looked at, the phonetic spelling, the clean table, the simple sentences, it's all designed for one purpose, to be a universal translation tool for a massive global audience.
So our final section, the power of simple. Because why does all of this really matter? This isn't just a grammar lesson. It's about getting a handle on the incredible power of being intentionally simple. What we've really been looking at here isn't just some passive definition on a web page. It's a machine built for understanding. It's a carefully engineered blueprint designed to take a concept and make it accessible to as many people as possible, no matter where they come from.
And that, right there, is the real takeaway. We live in a world that is just drowning in complexity and noise. And the ability to break something down to its essential, simple parts, that's not dumbing it down. It's a superpower. It's the difference between being understood and just making more noise.
So I'll just leave you with this question to chew on. What's the swim in your life? What's that complex idea at your job or in your family or even just in your own head that could really benefit from being broken down into a simple, powerful blueprint for clarity?